In the fall of 2022, the Mooseheart crew, a BLM contract crew predominantly made of firefighters from Tanana and Minto, created a fuel break to protect the village of Alatna from wildfires. The crew mobilized to Alatna on August 28th and completed the project on September 17th. The crew cut and piled 1 acre a day and created more than 3,000 small piles, which will be burned in the fall of 2023.
Everybody's just looking forward to working.
Is this a good learning experience for some of the newer ones on the crew? Or,
Yes, it's a great learning experience for some of these guys. It's their first year being Sawyer, and then it's good learning experience for them before we get on fire again, so they know what to do.
Yeah, and then this is kind of a nice transition in between. Possibly going to Low 48.
Yep. So it's like our internal overhead is pushing them, so they'll be prepared for what's coming in the future. Yeah.
The BLM will continue to work closely with communities, Alaska Native organizations, and tribes to reduce wildfire risk, improve wildfire resiliency, and promote fire-adapted communities. The piles were covered with squares of paper to keep the core dry and make them easier to burn in the future and reduce the smoke emissions. Part of the project is funded by the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. Fiscally, this mitigation work will aid in reducing suppression costs through on-the-ground wildfire preparedness. It will also lessen the potential for negative long-term environmental impacts from reactionary suppression actions. So this is what it looked like before they built their piles. So this is like the typical fuels that they've been working in. This project was one of several operations underway to make rural communities more resilient to wildfires. Because the crew was mostly made up of indigenous individuals from nearby rural villages in interior Alaska, the work also provided employment opportunities in underserved communities. It is also the first example of hazardous fuels reduction work completed by an Alaskan Type 2 contract crew.